Yo, what's on, guys? It's Dorian here. This is going to be my first real commentary. I'm going to be just watching this by myself here. I played this game earlier today, and I've noticed that when I try and do live commentary that it doesn't work nearly as well. So I took some advice from one of my friends, Clicksters, another guy that does some YouTube videos, and now I'm just gonna try and stick to this format, hopefully. Depends on if everybody likes it or not. I'm sure everybody will like it more than my barely talking before. But this is after the new patch with Wukong, Monkey King. So this footage is of the new revamped, I guess you could say, Kayle. And
Your time has come.
I went middle just because we had really weird team composition. Renekton, never seen Renekton in a really long time. Then we got Fiddle Jungle. I remember this game super well. Me and this Fiddle just absolutely molest kids all day long. It's just incredible how overpowered that combo is actually with the Kayle ultimate on top of Fiddle ultimate. Laning against this Aurelia, who seems to be like pretty overpowered, but you'll see a couple times in this video where she'll throw her ball at me and it'll look like it hits me, but maybe because I'm Kayle and I'm flying and my feet never touch the ground, the ball doesn't hit me. It looks like it goes through me a couple times in this video.
Your time has come.
Just a little kind of bit of background information about me, because I know this is going to be one of the first movies where I talk a lot. I've been playing League of Legends since release, off and on, but I haven't been playing non-stop since release. I played for a couple months during the beta, really liked it, but didn't have a computer that was good enough to play it at the time, so I kind of got pissed off and quit playing. And then I came back, started playing with some buddies, not really serious, and that pretty much takes us to right about now. I've got almost all the heroes except for Shitty Galio and one other, Kog'Maw. So the only two heroes out of the whole thing that I'm missing on my account. But with this series, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do audio commentaries that are kind of more along the lines of like Yellow Hell and getting out of there and how to do it. Things that you should be doing, things that you shouldn't be doing. And you'll see a lot of the times that things that I do won't always be the best bet, but you know, hindsight is 20/20. When you're watching it again, you'll know when you make fuck ups, and you'll know when you'll do something good. Just a little bit of information about the new Kayle, though. I mean, her passive has changed from you get AD from AP and you get AP from AD. Now it shreds a percentage of the resistance, and it stacks up to 5 times, and it goes up to 10% of each. So I think the way that they changed it, they might have just changed the words of it, but it still almost acts the exact same. I was just gonna back right here, but I figured I may as well get this guy out of my buddy's jungle and let him know. Ping before I go back. This guy's screaming GG because we already lost 2 kills and that's the end of the world apparently. But as far as the new Kayle goes, I really do like her. I think she's pretty strong. Kayle before versus now. I was playing a lot of her before just because a lot of the high ELO guys were streaming her, and that made her more popular. It made her like a flavor of the month type of hero, which I find absolutely fucking retarded. That people that are good at this game will stream to a bunch of people that have no fucking idea how to play this game, and then when they go to play, they'll play the exact same way that they watch St. Vicious or Hotshot GG play, but that's never gonna work. Easy kill here with that silence. Guaranteed she had her flash up and she would have been able to get away from us, but that was pretty key there. Not on my part, but on the Fiddle. You'll notice throughout this video that this Fiddle is one of the few Fiddles that actually knows how to play the game. This is a ranked solo too, obviously, for the ELO guide and how to get out of ELO hell. It takes place probably around the 1500 mark, somewhere around 1480 I'd say. I think one of the games that I played today, I just hit 1500 again. You know, what's my first time, or will it be my last time? Probably. Just because the way the League of Legends goes, if you're stuck in yellow, you'll know this. You'll win 2 or 3 games, and you'll lose 2 or 3 games, or you'll just win one, lose one, win one, lose one, and that's pretty much how it's been going since I got to 1500. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, that's your true ELO. That's where you belong." But at some point, you're gonna have to agree with that to a certain extent. But then at the same time, you just need to think that maybe you're not playing heroes that suit you. Maybe you're way too aggressive. Maybe you just are a fucking troll and you think that you're good at this game, but you're really not. There's so many things. But as far as tips go for this kind of ELO, I'd say the biggest rules are to harass as often as you can when you're an AP hero, and just farm when you're like a tanky DPS or a bruiser, whatever you want to call it. And also farm a shit ton when you're an AD carry, because obviously you're not going to do anything until the end of the game. A couple heroes like Corki and Vayne can get a couple nice early kills that'll help them out along the way, but really what you want to do is be passive and farm, get your CS. Another big thing that you can say and stress over and over again, but nobody will fucking ever do it because it's too hard of a concept and it costs too much gold, but you could buy wards. These things will stop you from dying. And I'm not going to get into the theory crafting and the numbers and shit behind that because that's fucking boring and I don't even give a shit about it. But you think about it this way, the amount of money that you're going to save by not dying and losing all that experience and having a shitty, boring game after getting raped because you didn't buy a ward definitely is worth 75 gold. So make sure at least when you're playing a game, when you're middle, buy one for the top, and usually the support will buy one for bottom, and then that way you're usually generally pretty safe. Right here, this is where we're going to bait. This is going to be a nice, sick little combo to be in and out. Except for I accidentally ulted myself there, but oh well. He didn't get hurt. They tried to... This part's funny, I try and blink in for a kill, but my thing does like 5 damage, and I don't do anything to her. Probably lived with like 10 HP. A couple other tips that you could try and use to make yourself climb yellow faster is pick the same hero over and over if you know that you're good with them. If you're unsure with picking a hero, that's obviously, you know, right there, that's a dead giveaway. Obviously you don't want to play that hero in ranked just because you're not going to be as comfortable, you know? I'm sure people are going to say, well, it's boring to play the same hero over and over again, but whether or not it's boring is irrelevant because what you want to be doing is winning and what you want to be doing is moving up most of the time. And if you're playing to have fun, you know, that's great too. I don't mind people that play to have fun, you know. Noobs make the world go around, you know. Those who can't do, teach, or make games. So, another big key of advice. Oh, this is nice. Nobody blocks it. It's just so fucking great. It's always good rewatching this over again. But like I was saying, the other thing that you really should consider doing as well too is just talking to your team, you know, the way that you kind of would want to be talked to in real life. Don't be like, what the fuck, what were you doing, you're a fucking idiot, you know. And those things are way easier said than done, because everybody knows that you're gonna get a troller or feed the one thing that you could do, the way you could look at it, is you could be like, well, I could shit talk and I could make this game worse, or you could just ignore them or just physically ignore them